Welcome back to the Dark Hour, where we rip open the veil of the internet's darkest corners and expose the terrors lurking within. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell and brace yourself. This is where nightmares go digital. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into a true horror story from the dark web that'll make your skin crawl and your cursor tremble. I've pieced this together from cryptic forum posts, anonymous confessions, and one survivor's bone-chilling account that surfaced just weeks ago. Names and specifics are altered to keep things safe, but the dread, that's raw and unfiltered. Settle in, dim the lights, and let's plunge into the abyss of the red stream on the Dark Hour. This is going to be a wild, pulse-pounding ride. It's a stormy Tuesday night in a cramped college dorm somewhere in the Midwest. Ethan, a 22-year-old computer science major with a tangle of dark hair and eyes bloodshot from too much. Screen time is restless. Midterms are done, his roommates are out chasing cheap beer, and Ethan's alone with his laptop, the only light in the room casting jagged shadows on the walls. He's no stranger to the internet's underbelly. For months, he's been spelunking through the dark web, Tor browser locked and loaded, VPN layered like armor. It started with curiosity. Bitcoin markets, hidden wikis, forums buzzing with secrets. But let's be real, Ethan's hooked on the thrill, the rush of uncovering what's forbidden, like a digital Indiana Jones chasing ghosts in code. Tonight, he's hunting for something new. Ethan's scrolling through a shadowy Tor forum, one of those invite-only corners where users hide behind names like Cryptic Spectre or Null Viper. The posts are a chaotic stew of boasts about hacked data, warnings about feds, and links to sites promising things no sane person would touch. Then, one thread stops him cold, the ultimate dare, the red stream. No fluff, no clickbait title, just a .onion link and a single, ominous line. Only the brave or the damned click. Watching costs a price you'll carry forever. Ethan's heart kicks up a gear. He's seen dark web legends before, tales of cursed streams, sites that hijack your soul, or markets selling glimpses of hell itself. Most are scams or edgy pranks. But this post feels off. The user who posted it, Nocho, hasn't replied to any comments. The thread's thin. One user calls it another fake ARG, another claims, clicked it. Haven't slept in days. Ethan's finger hovers over the trackpad. The rain outside hammers his window, a relentless drumbeat urging him on. What's the worst that could happen, he mutters. Copying the link, he triple-checks his setup firewall. Tight, antivirus humming, and pastes it into Tor. The page loads like molasses, each pixel dragging like it's fighting to exist. When it finally renders, Ethan's staring at a black void with a single red play button pulsing in the center, glowing like fresh blood. No title, no chat, no view account, just that button, daring him to press it. The room feels colder, the air heavier. His gut screams to close the tab, but curiosity is a cruel master. With a shaky breath, he clicks. The stream explodes to life, the audio hitting like a sledgehammer, a low, guttural hum that vibrates through his headphones, syncing with his pulse. The feed is grainy, like a bootleg VHS, showing a desolate room that reeks of despair. Concrete walls weep with damp, rusted pipes twist along the ceiling, dripping into oily puddles that shimmer under a flickering yellow bulb. In the center, a metal chair, bolted to the floor, its armrests gouged with claw-like scratches. Empty, but radiating menace like it's waiting for its next guest. The hum grows rhythmic, a liver heartbeat from some unseen beast. Minutes crawl by, the silence, deafening except for that hum, now swelling and fading like labored breathing. Ethan's palms sweat, his dawn's warmth a faint memory against the chill radiating from his screen. This is pointless, he whispers, but his eyes are glued. Then, movement. A figure steps into frame, tall, impossibly lanky, draped in a tattered black hoodie that seems to drink the light. The hood hides their face, a black void where features should be. They move with eerie precision, each step echoing faintly, head tilted like they're tuning into a frequency Ethan can't hear. His breath catches. Is this a person? A mannequin? Something worse? The figure pauses by the chair, then reaches. Off-screen, A struggle erupts, grunts, thrashes, muffled cries. Ethan's stomach lurches as they drag a man into view. He's maybe 30, clothes torn and stained, like he was yanked from a back alley. Zip ties cut into his wrists and ankles, a filthy rag gags his mouth, and a blindfold hides eyes that Ethan knows are screaming. The man bucks wildly, the chair screeching against concrete, but the figure binds him with ropes that tighten like living things, coiling around his limbs with a sickening snap. The man's muffled pleas pierce the hum. No, please, I'll pay anything. Ethan's frozen, his hand hovering over the keyboard. This isn't a movie. The sweat on the man's brow, the tremor in his bound hands, it's too real. He wants to shut it down, call someone, but his body betrays him, locked in morbid fascination. The figure draws a knife from their sleeve, a long, serrated blade, its edge glinting with crimson flecks like it's tasted blood before. They hold it to the camera, tilting it so the reflection dances like fire. Then, with surgical calm, they press the tip to the man's forearm. The carving begins. Slow, deliberate strokes etch a symbol, a spiraling vortex ringed with jagged runes like something clawed from a nightmare grimoire. Skin splits like wet fabric, blood welling in thick, dark streams that trace the lines, pooling on the floor in hypnotic drips. The man's screams are raw, animalistic, shaking the chair, until it groans. Ethan's heart thunders, his own arm tingling as if the blade's kissing his skin. The figure hums along with the stream's pulse, a chilling duet. When they finish, the symbol seems to pulse, glowing faintly. Or is Ethan's mind unraveling? The camera zooms in, the bloodied rune filling the screen, searing into his retinas. The feed cuts to black. Silence screams louder than the hum ever did. White text fades in. You watched. Now you pay the toll. Ethan's laptop dies, not crashes, dies like someone yanked its soul. He jabs the power button, unplugs and replugs, even checks the outlet. Nothing. His phone, though, flares to life, camera app opening with a flash that blinds him. He slams it shut, but the hum returns, oozing from unplugged headphones, burrowing into his skull like a parasite. He rips them off, hurling them across the room. But the sound follows, a relentless heartbeat in his ears. Sleep is a lost cause. Shadows in his dorm twist into that hooded figure, standing just beyond his vision. By morning, his webcam's light is on, glowing red through the tape. He slaps over it. He peels it back, still on. Files vanish from his drive's family photos, assignments replaced by static images of the symbol, etched in digital crimson. His new phone records him at night, capturing hours of him sleeping. Whispers in the audio that mimic his voice. Let me out, please. He deletes them, hands shaking, too terrified to watch, desperate. Ethan dives back into the dark web under a new alias, Lost Signal. Posting on every forum he can find. Click the red stream. Hum won't stop. Devices acting possessed. Help. Most mock him, lay off the drugs, bro. But one message from The Watcher chills him. It's not a stream. It's a ritual. The symbol binds you to them. They collect the watchers. Run. But the red follows. Attached is a photo. That concrete room, now with 3 chairs, walls crawling with glowing runes. Ethan's life unravels. He boards up his windows, but the hum grows louder, syncing with his heartbeat. Footsteps stalk his hallway at 3 a.m. No one's there. Mirrors show his reflection with faint red lines on his arm, vanishing when he blinks. His roommate, Jake, notices his paranoia. But Ethan can't speak, the words choke, replaced by that hum. One night, his laptop reboots itself, the stream playing unbidden. The chair holds Jake, blindfolded, trembling. The figure raises the knife, then black. Ethan smashes the screen, glass cutting his hand, blood tracing the symbol. The dark web buzzes with echoes. A Berlin hacker's network fries, IPs pinging from nowhere. A Tokyo journalist's articles rewrite themselves, runes in every line. A Russian crew hunting the stream's source vanishes, their last transmission a scream. It's here! Theories swirl, an AI feeding on fear, a cult weaponizing code, or an ancient entity cloaked in tech. The symbol, an occultist on X decodes it as a sigil of binding. tying souls to something older than the internet, links to the red stream resurface, vanishing like ghosts. Clickers pay the toll. Ethan disappeared 3 weeks later. His dorm was found trashed, laptop melted, walls clawed with runes. His last post. From his account, the hum is me now. Watch with us. No trace, no body, just the echo of the red. That's it for tonight's descent, Dark Hour fam. If the red stream, or the cursed symbol, has crossed your path, drop it in the comments. I need to know I'm not alone in this obsession. Stay sharp, stay safe, and never click a link you don't trust. Smash that like button if you're shaken. Subscribe for more dives into the void and join us next time on the Dark Hour. Until then, keep your webcam covered, because something might be watching back.